A lot has happened in time past. That one is a story I will share when you come for another worship meeting, so that you will come back. Let's worship God. But yes, I am here to encourage somebody, especially creative minds. Please and please, I want to advise you, be very careful of the people you associate with. Number one. If you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a content creator, every one of you, gifted and talented, before you put a pen down to sign anything, ask questions. Tell your neighbor, ask questions. Tell your neighbor, ask questions. Before somebody takes advantage of you, ask. Now my prayer for you is that the eyes of your understanding will be enlightened daily. That the Lord will announce you himself and he will use you for his glory. Nobody born of a woman will come out and say, I made you who you are. It is only God that makes men. Hello. He uses people to what? Support and lift you. But God is the lifter of men. Tell your neighbor, neighbor, Jesus is the lifter of men. Before you do anything, do what? Ask questions. Looking unto Jesus.
All right, I wish I had the right to have allowed you to listen to Mercy Chinwo. Mercy Chinwo is brilliant, man. You just enjoy her, right? I would not have posted this video because I am not a person that wants to make cloud chasing an occupation. But when I read the comments under this post on this blog, Gospel Yard, I thought to speak about it. And it is only in Nigeria where people are told to speak out so that they don't die in silence or you don't fall into depression or even help others, but yet we go ahead to criticize them when they speak out. That's Mercy Chinwo. That's cryptic. That's cryptic. Yes, cryptic. That's cryptic, and that's quite very, very parabolistic, proverbial language he has shared there. However, we must understand clearly that the interest that she put up in trying to establish this information is such that people would learn from her story. You know, again and again, we used to think that this all unending drama and challenges that happens in the industry only happens in the secular societies and in the secular world, where we have labor fight and all that, with signee and ex-signee, with hidden details of contracts. But of course, that's Mercy Chinwo there, saying that you should ask questions. And like I said again, as cryptic as that is, people are still not comfortable with it. But the truth of the matter must be said. And I think I'm happy that she's speaking up for young creatives, young singers, young content creators that will get into several contracts in now and the nearest future. The business is booming and people are getting interested and investing heavily into it. Let's not go and sign away our freedom. Let's not go and sign away our whatever it is. A lot of you say, oh, there was no Mercy Chinwo until Easy T records, and this is no disrespect for Easy T. Easy T has become a springboard for a lot of music talent in the ministry, one of the very few gospel music label, and done a lot. Respect to him and what but this is somebody speaking her own message and saying ask questions. She has not said that the record label is bad. She has not said that the record label is demonic or devilish. She has not said the record label abused her emotionally, sexual at any. She has not said any of that. She just said ask questions. She may have put pen to paper at a very desperate time and only to get to realize the details of those contracts and now looking like she lost everything, right? But she still has her career, she still has her life, she's married, she's still doing well, right? But she's just saying ask questions. So again and again, if you're watching this video, before you sign that document, seek for a third opinion. It is not enough because desperation will make you want to do anything. Right, I've been saddled with responsibility of signing up so many deals at recent times, and then one of those times I just thought to flip through, and then I saw something that I wasn't so clear about. So I asked a friend, and when the explanation was done, it wasn't even enough. It wasn't even ideal for me to go on with the contract, right? And a lot of times, Over here in the United Kingdom, I had signed up to join a particular um, in, internet subscription, and then at the end of the first month I got an extra debit, and of course I wasn't so sure because people do not read contract. I didn't read that contract, and then I got there to go and flare up and speak English until I was told, you didn't read the contract, this is what the contract says, and this, and then I realized, so every other time now I've had to stay within the conference of the contract. That is what she's saying. Ask questions. It's not enough for you to just get a contract paper and then put pen to it and then you don't care, right? Again and again. EasyT has done so much with DDK, my friend and sister, Minister JUC, Chidima, a lot of others. Sometimes management contract with Choma Jesus, Chris Morgan, and all that. But this is Mercy Chinwo only. So somebody can be very good to you or can be seen as a good person. Yeah, it doesn't mean that another person doesn't have a personal story to tell. Let's allow people to speak. If I saw curses. Oh, fame and power, money and fame. Oh, because you just got married, didn't realize all that. That is the typical Nigerian, judgmental and very, very emotionally attached to information that they have known before that they will not want to. That's the same people criticizing real worry picking for going to take care of our health, right? That they are saying you should not have. And these persons when they go off and they are doing ROIP, you are doing free this, you are doing justice for. And then when these guys try to speak out and move on to a new phase of their life, there are people on social media trying to bully and intimidate them to keep it quiet. Do you know how many other persons that this message will say? So I'm doing this particularly to spread it out because it seems like some persons are trying to suppress it so that it doesn't get out. It doesn't mean that the record label is devilish or bad. She's just asking you again, like a silent Steve voice speaking to you. Ask questions. Go through the document again. Don't be desperate, right? Yes, I agree. God uses men to make you. Nobody has a right to say that, oh, I made you who you are. It is God that used you. And of course, you benefit. Whether I like it or not, Mercy Chinwo brought light to the label. Again and again, no disrespect. EasyT, for me, is one of the best things that happened to the kingdom in the last 10 years. Amazing, amazing introduction into the scene. But this is somebody saying, just ask questions again. Just recheck that document. Recheck the agreement. Recheck the details. If you can, get a professional to help you go through it, peruse it, and then please, before you put pen to paper, be sure of every single tiny detail. That's not too much to ask. That's not too much to ask. Not everybody will be as bold as she is to come up. Some people just get out and they move on. Yeah, go and check the secular world. You will know what people. Suddenly, I saw today not complaining one time of Ruga, right? And because of his contract terms, he's being limited. That's today not talking. And then Ruga also made some cryptic message along the line. People are signing off their usefulness, their prime time in contract that would ultimately. That's how people live certain industries, and then tomorrow begin to do, oh, let's go fund me for this person, and they ask what happened to all the monies that were made with that brand and the product at that time. Contract like this put you. I am not saying again that she has said, or I am even insinuating that the record label did that wrong. She probably has signed. If she had a second chance to have looked back at that document before she signed, there were things that she would have asked that should be removed. That's fair. That is not too much to ask. Again, ask questions. And let us stop this bullying and intimidation of people when they want to speak their truth. It doesn't make us sound as if we're a society ready to listen to people. I'll catch you another time. Bye for now.